Alright, so here's our last movie of 1981, at least for the time being, because, there are some that I haven't been able to see yet, but, I'll take a look around and see what I can. Or, mainly it's ones that are either need like translation online or I have to pay to get the DVD or something. But yeah, this is the last one I'm reviewing from 1981 for the time being. So this is Peter No Tail. This is a Swedish animated film directed by Stig Lazaby and Jan Gisberg. Let me see if either of these folks. Well, apparently there's another, or at least one more Peter No Tail movie coming up in a few more years, but yeah, I don't see. I guess that Agaton Sax movie that I reviewed, and let's see, John Gisberg. Yeah, this is apparently the first movie or at least the first one listed on his page. Anyway, yeah. So, the story is, the story starts off on a farm in Sweden, where a cat gives birth to a bunch of kittens, and one of them just happens to not have a tail, or, he's got a very short, stubby tail, basically. And, yeah, I guess the landlord or whatever orders the farmer to basically get rid of the cat with no tail. And it looks like he's about to, like, drown the thing, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I mean, I know he's not going to kill him, but, just the way the cat is, like, the cat's just being cued, and it's like, oh no, he doesn't know what's coming. But, yeah, thankfully he chooses against it, mostly thanks to the arrival of a friend of his. This family man who happens to be returning home from vacation or whatever. So yeah, he gets the farmer sneaks the cat into the guy's car, and then he drives him home, and then him and his family find the cat and and this was it a box of groceries or something? Yeah. And yeah, now the kids want to keep the cat, so they name him Peter, and yep, they yeah. And much of this movie is just kind of Peter's life with the family, and then there's kind of this interesting little visual evolution, if you will, because at one point the daughter, she gives Peter like this little bow tie, and then later on he gets like this nice little cap. So it's almost like he's gradually evolving into almost a humanoid, and then later he he kind of goes out on his own, and then we see him on his hind legs walking and everything. So yeah, along the way he befriends some other cats, some mice, but there's this one rather nasty cat who becomes rather jealous of him, and he's he at first he mocks his lack of a tail, but then he starts bullying or trying to bully him and humiliate him and everything, and yeah, much of this movie is this mean, or yeah, I guess the character was named Mean Mike in the dub that I watched, and yeah, pretty much the whole movie is Mean Mike plotting to humiliate Peter, and there's a little commentary about like bullying, racism, classism. There's one part where it's like literally, Mean Mike is literally talking about Peter like he's a friggin' immigrant or something. So yeah, obviously the commentary's pretty obvious. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole story is Mike trying to humiliate Peter, and for the most part he or either humiliate him or get him in trouble, and for the most part he fails pretty miserably, and he ends up being the one embarrassed, humiliated. The one part where he does kind of have Peter down for a little bit is when he makes the family think that that Peter like ate and messed up the brother's birthday cake, and they lock him in this they lock him in the basement to punish him, and but then it just so happens, I guess, the mom or whoever left the iron on or something, and it falls down and it starts a fire, and Peter like meows and wakes the family up, and it manages to alert them to the fire, and they're grateful for he becomes a hero for them. So yeah. And then the boy gets a better birthday cake, so yeah. And they let Peter have a piece, even though that's probably not a good thing for cats. But anyway, and then that's about halfway into the movie, but like the climax is Mean Mike unleashing this nasty bulldog on I guess to chase Peter or something, and then along the way, this young kitten finds himself in trouble, and Peter has to save him, and yeah. Anyway, there's not like a whole lot going on in terms of story. It's again just this mean bully cat plotting against the main character, and that's pretty much the conflict. But yeah, otherwise, I think they tell it pretty well. I guess stakes are a little low. And yeah, the plot's kind of thin, but at the same time, I think they do a good job, kind of presenting a bit of a slice of life type thing. Yeah, overall, I thought this was a very cute movie with some nice little commentary. I guess it is worth pointing out, Peter has he ends up with this female cat that the bully cat's trying to, hook up with, but yeah, another thing that he fails at. Anyway, yeah, I did like this one. Again, the story didn't have a whole lot going on, but I don't think it really was that big a deal here. Um, so yeah, the animation was pretty nice. You know, it wasn't like great, but I think there were some really nice looking moments. I did really like the English voiceovers. Or yeah, there's actually a few dubs. There's the original Swedish dub, and then there's a British dub and an American dub. I actually watched the British dub. And I don't really know any of these voice actors in the British dub. Apparently, the American dub had some famous Americans. The only. I mean, trying to see who I recognize in here. I mean, I see June Lockhart, who was in, well, a couple musicals, or Christmas Carol and Meet Me in St. Louis. Wasn't she also in, yeah, I'm being that guy. Oh, she was in Lost in Space, Lassie. Yeah, she was pretty big. I mean, again, I'm talking about the American dub, which I didn't watch, but, well, the other name in here that I recognize is Dom DeLuise, and, yeah, no, he's one of those, yeah, one of those voiceovers that, well, I don't need to go into too much about him right now because he'll be making a couple appearances in some upcoming Don Bluth movies. So, yeah, and yeah, again, American dub, didn't watch the American dub. So, yeah, otherwise, yeah, I thought the British dub, at the very least, was really well done for, you know, a dub of a foreign movie. Yeah, I think all the voice actors did great, especially the guy who voiced Mean Mike. And yeah, Peter had a very charming, like, kind of Irish sounding voice. Yeah. Yeah, I thought the voice actors did good. Yeah, this was a very cute movie. Yeah, not much to say overall, but yeah, it was cute and charming. And I can't really think of much else to say, but as usual, if there's anything I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. I think this movie was charming enough that I'll go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. And, you know, if these kinds of movies are your thing, feel free to check this one out. Yeah, it's a it's a fun, cute little movie. So yeah, can't really think of anything else for now, but again, comments, all that stuff. And I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.